Hi, everybody. The little button that tells me I can go live was hidden behind the chat board and I could not figure out how to get to it. So just a little bit of a lesson in patience and a lesson in taking a deep breath. So it was sort of a good reminder this morning. Thank you all for being here. It's good to see a bunch of people on this morning. We are going to do a guided meditation as per usual this morning. And I'm trying to focus this morning on bliss. Bliss truly is a concept in yoga that I really love because the way that the ancient texts of yoga refer to it is divine happiness. So this is not just the fleeting happiness or excitement that you might feel when you get something new or when you get good news, but it's truly that inner happiness, that place we can connect to inside of ourselves that's content with the way things are, that's content with who we are, that is enriched by the connection that we have to things greater than us. So whether it's a belief in God or a belief in connectivity to other people or nature or to your higher power, whatever that is, your divine bliss kind of comes from that peace from being exactly who you are, exactly when you are, and exactly how you are at this very important time. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get started. If you can just find yourself a comfortable seat, you can be in a chair or you can be on the floor or on a mat. I'm prepped up on a bolster with some pillows behind me, so whatever's comfortable for you. You can either be sitting up straight or you can be leaning back. I just ask that you don't hunch over because we do want to keep an expanded chest, an open chest so that we can breathe deeply and breathe fully. But you can be propped up or reclining against some pillows or against the back of a chair if that's comfortable for you. And settle into your seat. You might want to fidget back and forth a little bit. Make sure that you have equal weight in your sits bones. And take a moment to roll out our wrists. Make fists with your fingers. Roll the wrists. You can even roll all the way down to the elbow. Just really shake out those hands. Get out any tension that's left from sleeping overnight. Wake them up. Invite them to the party. Shake it all loose. And then let it go. Just let your hands rest on your lap or beside you on the floor or on chair arms, whatever is comfortable. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and then bring them back and slide your shoulder blades down your back. Reach through the crown of the head. Really feel an extension through the crown of the head, the back of the head, the back of the neck, that cervical spine. And then just energetically imagine you're growing your spine just an inch overall. So each vertebra is growing just a micro bit to let some space, to let some air, to let some decompression into that spine. You can bring your head down and back, nodding it yes and no. Maybe do some head circles, nice and gently. Just eliminating any stress, any tension in your neck. If you go in one direction, make sure you go in the other. And then take a moment to get any final wiggles, any final fidgets out of your body. And then settle in to find some stillness. At this point, you can close your eyes. You don't need to see me. You just need to hear my voice. You can put your device away or turn the screen away from you. Whatever's comfortable for you. Close the eyes or cast them down. Now bring your attention to your breath. We always start by centering ourselves on our breath, not judging it, not changing it, simply letting ourselves inhale and exhale as we watch, witness, and listen. As we attempt to focus on the here and now, this present moment, this carved out time for meditation, the breath is the one thing we can be sure of. It is not past, it is not future. It is right here with us at all times, supporting us, filling us with oxygen, filling us with energy, filling us with life. So let's start our meditation around BLISS right here with the breath. As I said, bliss is divine happiness. So when we connect to what our true source of bliss is, the breath is a great place to start. Focusing on your breath. Try to imagine how many breaths you've taken in your life. From the moment you were born to this present moment, your breath has been there, doing its thing. Think about times when it's been challenged. Vigorous exercise, illness, fear, stress. Through all of these things that might seem negative, your breath has persevered. If you're listening to my voice right now, you're still breathing. So letting the corners of your mouth turn up if they're not already. Just tap in to how blissful this notion of your breath is. It's the one thing you can count on, and it will always be here to center you, to ground you, to energize you. Fill yourself with gratitude. And feel full of that sense of bliss. Allow your breath to continue at its own pace. Bring your awareness to the lower half of your body. Your legs, your knees, your feet, your toes. And let's connect to what they've done for you. Presumably you've had those all your life as well. You learned to walk, or not. You learned to swim or not, learned to dance, move, crawl, shift, sit. Think about the length of your life and all of the ways your lower body has served you. Think about the challenges: injury, illness, fatigue, soreness. All of those challenges brought strength. All of those challenges proved time over time that your connected being, will persevere. Now think about a time or a place or a thing that feels good to your lower body. Maybe it's dipping your toes in the ocean. Maybe it's soaking in a hot tub or a warm bath. Maybe it's walking in nature, stretching, doing yoga. Know that none of those activities that feel good to your low body come without their own set of challenges. Those that love to dance know that dancing comes with aches and pains. Those that love dipping their toes in the ocean know that comes with the occasional shock of cold, wiping sand off your feet when you get back to your car or your home. Every moment of bliss that we experience has a counter challenge, and all of this packaged up leads to our experience. So tap in to whatever that feeling of bliss is. Let the corners of your mouth turn up if they aren't already. Enjoy the feeling in your lower body. And know that this deep, divine happiness, this bliss, is yours whenever you want it, because it's made up of who you are and what you do. Let's bring our attention now to the upper body, your torso, your arms, your hands. Think about the things that your upper body has done for you in your life. The work you do, the hobbies you do, cooking, cleaning, driving, hugging, supporting your body as it sits upright, exercising, reaching, grasping, so many things. When I go to get a massage, I often say that the thing that surprises me the most is how good the hand massage feels, because our hands do so much every single day, and yet we kind of neglect them. But just think for a moment about all of the goodness that has led you to here from your upper body. Tune into how it feels. And then bring yourself to a specific memory or a place or a thing that makes your upper body feel good. Again, it might be stretching, might be a hot shower, feeling the warm water beating down on your back, might be a massage, it might be a hug from a loved one. Savor that moment. Remember that happiness doesn't come without its own challenges. Each moment of enjoyment has a counter moment of struggle, potentially of pain, of challenge. All of that experience is what leads you to be able to know, viscerally, internally know this feeling of bliss. Because bliss comes not from the absence of pain or challenge, but from the acceptance that it is part of the journey and that it leads you to these beautiful moments of happiness and of joy. Bring your attention now to your head, your mouth, your eyes, your ears, your nose, the tippy top of your head, your hair. Think about all of the things that we ask of our head day in, day out. We eat, we drink, we taste, we smell, we look, we see, we hear, we listen to beautiful music, we listen to ambient noise. These things are certainly not without their challenges. From burning our mouth on something too warm to seeing things that disgust or displease us, smelling foul odors, hearing abrasive noise, or simply the din of the alarm clock seemingly come too early. We'll focus in on something in your life that lights your senses up. Maybe it's a certain food, a certain sound, a song, a person's voice, child's laughter, smell of spring flowers. And bringing this into your mind's eye, know that none of these things come without their challenges, that there will always be moments of pain, of conflict in your senses, but that you know bliss, divine happiness comes at the crossroads of these things. When you're at peace with what is and accepting of it all. Turning those corners of the mouth up if you're not already. Allow yourself to soak in this bliss. And let your whole body start to tingle. Let your whole being start to resonate with this feeling of bliss. You are exactly who you are supposed to be. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. You are exactly when you are supposed to be. When we can accept the challenges around us and let go of the impulse to fight against them, we can more readily tap in to that which makes us divinely happy, bliss. Just like when you buy a new car and you start to see that same car everywhere else, or you try a new food and then suddenly everyone's talking about it or sharing recipes about it, our minds tend to seek out that which we focus on. When we accept that bad things happen, when we accept that not only do bad things happen, but the bad things are the counterbalance to the good. There is no positive without its negative. When we let this be, we can let it go. And when we look around, what we'll see is the good. It becomes more and more likely that what you experience will feel positive because the existence of its negative is okay with you. You aren't resisting it. We spend so much wasted time resisting what feels wrong and not nearly enough time bathing in what feels good. So as you take a few more breaths here, really let your body tingle, pulse with this feeling of radiant happiness, all the way from the tips of your tippy toes, all the way up your legs, into your hips, into your pelvis, into your core, through your arms and down to your fingertips, up your spinal column, vibrating, up through your neck, into the tippy top of your head, and bathing back down over your face, over your forehead, your eyes, your nose, your ears. Let it land on your mouth. And again, if you're not already, let the corners of your mouth turn up into that smile. This is bliss. This is that moment where you know you're okay with everything that is, with everything that was, and with everything that will be. Because the control and the power of bliss is within you. Taking a few more breaths here. On your next inhale, fill all the way up. Expand your belly, expand your diaphragm, expand your lungs. Fill your throat all the way up with breath, and then sip in one more sip. Hold it at the top and sigh it out loudly. Inhale again, fill up your belly, fill up your diaphragm, fill up those lungs. Sip it all the way up to the top of your throat. Hold it at the top, and this time when you sigh it out, really feel that bliss wash all over you. Breathe naturally. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Keeping that smile planted on your face. Feel your thumbs press against your heart space. Feel your pinkies point out to the world. Know that this feeling of bliss is yours and yours alone. It cannot be taken from you. But also know that you can share it with the world just by being you. I feel pretty blissful. I hope you do as well. Thank you for being here this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you for participating. And although we can't be in a room together, I definitely feel your energy. I feel your love. I feel your bliss. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.